Well, welcome back. We're with Mr. Rick Cosper. He is a counselor in many different areas. How you doing, brother?
Good. How are you, Mitch?
Pretty good. I guess we've known each other a while. The first time I met you, we were on the Emmaus Walk together.
Absolutely. A wonderful spiritual experience that we shared together.
How many years ago was that? Probably 4 or more?
4 or more. Absolutely.
Well,
It was close to this time of year.
yeah, it
It was
was.
September, I think, maybe
Yeah.
October.
Then I went a long period of time without seeing you. Then we do music a little bit together, so that's kind of good.
Right.
But Rick, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Again, I'll say my name is Rick Cosper. I'm an associate licensed counselor with the state of Alabama. I work with a wonderful therapist, Sherry Brown, who is an LCSW, and in her private practice, which is Restoration Counseling Services here in Coleman. I specialize in the addiction field and all things related to that. And today, at the present time, we had to take a little bit different approach to addiction. That many addictions are caused by past traumas that these people have suffered. And you know, for too long, our society has treated these people as morally incompetent or reprehensible, when what we have to do is help them find a place to grow in their character without drugs and alcohol.
Right.
And this is something that we as churches, 12-step programs, therapeutic community, we must do.
Yeah, there you go. Speak into that mic for us.
You might have a little
Yeah, you do.
difficulty.
Apparently, my mic's not working.
Well, I think you yanked it off. But
Oh,
okay.
You're good.
It just
You're good.
popped off.
It just
Well,
fell off there. That's okay.
Thanks,
We
guys.
still love you.
I'm used to this sort of thing right here.
Right. He's a singer, so just try not to sing into it. But Rick, what's your educational background?
Okay, I started out in this field, and I found out really quickly that unless you had a master's degree, you didn't make a lot of money. Right. Still don't make a lot of money. But I got 2 years at Wallace Community College in the mental health field in 1990, and realized I couldn't really make a living for my family, and went to driving a truck. And then I was injured in 2006 driving a truck, and I said, well, I can't do this anymore, so let's go back to school.
Wow.
And I benefited from the Joe Namath law. At one time, your credits were only good for 10 years, but because of Joe Namath wanting to go back and finish his degree, now it's 35 years in the state of Alabama.
Oh, wow. I thought it was meant you wore nylons or something.
No, I didn't. Only Joe wore now.
Okay.
But, and then I attended Athens State from 2008 to 2010, graduated with a bachelor's degree in behavioral science and sociology, and went on to get my master's in addictions counseling and professional counseling from Grand Canyon University.
What age were you when you decided to go back to school?
Oh, I was quite young, Nick.
Hey, young for us is something.
I was almost 54.
Are you kidding me?
I was
didn't
almost
know that.
54. In my first semester, I made C's, and I thought, I have made a grave mistake. I did not realize the level of work that was expected. But I turned it around, and things went really well for me. And I'm in a field that I love, and the ladies that I work with, I have a supervisor, Annette King McCann, who is she is the owner of Coleman Family Counseling here in Coleman, and she specializes in divorce recovery counseling, marriage counseling, and any anxiety disorders. Where Sherry Brown specializes in trauma treatments, those people who have been victimized, and all other areas of counseling, but she also works with a lot of people who have PTSD, post-traumatic
really? I
stress
didn't know
disorder. And she uses a form of treatment called EMDR, which is revolutionized the treatment of trauma for many, many, many people. It was developed by the Department of Defense to help soldiers get over horrific battlefield traumas. And we have found that it is successful in treating people who have had traumas from other areas of life. I can't measure what your trauma was, you know. It could have been when you were a little boy, your dog was run over.
Oh, yeah.
Or it could be something that is so horrific you can't even begin to talk about.
And it's not a long-term. I talked to a person and they said, well, they went into the war and they acquired this trauma. But trauma can happen just like that. It's not a long period, like 2 or 3 years and you're traumatized. It can be a simple thing that happens just within a split second that
Absolutely.
changes your life. You know?
Absolutely. One of my past traumas was I was in an accident where a big truck tire blew up on me.
Wow.
And for 3 or 4 years, I could not walk past
right.
a big truck tire, or I couldn't put air in that truck tire. I would start having panic attacks.
But, you know, besides helping people, you give them a support system too, don't you?
Absolutely. I conduct individual counseling in the addictions field and all other areas of mental health. Plus, I do a psychoeducational addiction and alcohol group on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And one of the reasons that everybody goes, when do you want to work on Saturday morning? And I go, well, nobody else is offering this, you know, because every person that is having problems with alcohol and drugs has not reached the point that they're unemployable, you know. So let's help them before they go that far and give them this service on a Saturday morning, you know.
Well, a lot of times, people get in a routine like Monday through Friday, and Saturday and Sunday, they get that lost period in their life, like, this is where I'm separated during the weekends. And that's a good thing to provide them something on Saturday. That kind of breaks up the routine of life. Because we're all that way. We work, and then the weekends we're, free to do what we want to do.
Absolutely,
you know.
absolutely. And it gives them a base that wants them to succeed. You know, oftentimes I tell them, on top of being their counselor, I'm also their biggest cheerleader. You know, because one of the first things we have to instill in people is that they're worth saving. And we as a community need to do that. You know, one of the things in recent research that has been found that for those who recover from addiction or alcoholism, the greatest tool we have is a sense of belonging, a sense of a place of being loved. Well, you know, if you go to church and you find salvation and then you don't connect with that church, you're just out here wandering around. They have that spiritual experience, and then they don't have mentors that help them become disciplined in their walk.
Amen on that, brother.
And we definitely know there's a difference between that moment, that spiritual high, that moment of salvation, and that discipline walk. They're two different things, and we miss that, and we miss that as a community, as churches, as government, about those with addictions. They have to have a sense of belonging somewhere. So where are we going to have them belonging? In the drug house?
Or in society.
Or in the shot house? Or are we going to have them belong in the community as productive members who are involved in our churches and community programs that benefit society as a whole? That's what people want to do, feel like they're giving something back to society.
And I think nowadays we see, or we've brought an awareness to mental health that's been overlooked, for a long time. And you don't, besides doing the addiction specialist, your business offers marriage counseling too?
Absolutely.
What other things do you offer?
Like I said, we offer counseling for trauma victims, for those with anxiety, any and all areas of mental health counseling. And if we see that the client needs a higher level of care than we provide on an outpatient basis, we make those recommendations or referrals to that client where they can make that decision themselves.
Well, yeah, we know during this time of the year, mental health issues pop up. Rick, do you have a Facebook page or a number that they can get a hold of you if they're suffering or needing help? Okay, you're gonna.
This is where I had to put my glasses on.
Okay, bring that out over here. You probably have a page with different things on it.
Okay, you can contact us at restorationcounselingservices.com, all one word, Restoration Counseling Services. And we're located the north end of town at 1528 Peachtree Lane in suites 104 and 109. Sherry's number is 256-385-2539. My number is 256-280-8210. And Annette's number is 256-734-2006. And as you can tell from those of you who have been around here, you know that she's had this phone number for a long time. So that means she's been in the counseling field for a long time, approximately 25 years. And I had this wonderful opportunity to train under her, because I'll tell you, man, if anybody knew what it took to become a counselor, they wouldn't do it.
All right.
They wouldn't do it. We have some of the highest credentials of anywhere in the country. You have to have the master's degree, and then you have to have a 3,000 hours of supervision before you take 3,000, yes, I said 3,000 hours of supervision. And
You got to learn to bite your tongue a lot too when you deal with people, don't you? No, but I will say this about you now, Rick. There's a different kind of counseling I would give than you. You have a kind heart. You're a very spiritual person, and you're level-headed, and you're a trustworthy person. So
thank you.
I just want to let people out there know this is a good gentleman, and if you have a problem, don't be ashamed. Those days of being ashamed are over with. We have people around here that can provide a great service for you. Rick, do you have a Facebook page? Or?
It's at Restoration Counseling, and also I have a personal page.
Okay, well, go
You know,
ahead. Don't plug your singing now. We're here to do.
Oh, don't plug my singing. Oh, okay.
I threw you off there. didn't I?
Yeah. For a minute there, I thought, well, which page should I plug? But anyway, the thing I would like the community to realize that we need to move more towards the model of this being a health issue and a societal issue than a moral and a criminal issue. And our local sheriff and I went to a talk that he did one day at lunch, and he agrees with that. But what he did say is, I would rather have you in my jail than you killing yourself or killing someone else. And I'm in full agreement with that. If that's the starting point, you know, because I've never had nobody run through the door going, hallelujah, I'm glad I need to be here working on my addiction. Never had that happen, y'all, because everyone is forced there by something.
Right.
Whether it be the loss of a job, the loss of a family, the loss of finances, becoming homeless, the loss of their health. Everyone, once they cross that line into addiction, they're forced to get help. And the sad part about it is there are many that go on to the bitter end until they either die or they go to prison. And we need to reach more of those people, because these people can be productive members of society. Alcoholics Anonymous has the highest percentage of college graduates than any other community in the United States.
Wow.
Now, who would have ever thought that?
Yeah.
I
Well,
wouldn't.
you deal with stress and you deal with abuse or addiction a lot of times when you deal with stress.
That's right. And stress is one of the things that can lead to addictions. You know, addictions, and when I say addictions, it's not always about a substance. It is any behavior that someone that has a craving to do it and they cannot stop, and it causes them negative consequences. You know, everybody thinks that it's the drugs. Well, I put that drugs on the table. That's not an addiction. The addiction is in here. It's in a person's mind. It is a disease of, this is what I say in my groups, it's wrong-headed thinking. It's the wrong kind of thought processing, and we have to heal that. You know, and it doesn't matter how these people got this, whether it be trauma, whether it just be they earned their way there. And when I say earn their way there, you can become addicted by earning your way there by drinking or drugging too much. You know, and saying that, I want to say this about one of the most rapid growth areas of addiction is in an area that just shocks people when I tell them. As of 2012, there were 16% of the age group of 55 to 75 that were addicted to prescription narcotics. By the year 2016, that's going to be 35%. That's 1 in 3, guys. That's 1 in 3. And there is a difference between addiction and dependency. I realize that many in that age group have pain issues and issues that they need pain medications. But a good friend of mine told me when the difference between dependency and addiction is a reading problem.
Reading labels.
And I said, what do you mean about reading problem?
I didn't
And he said, if the Bible says 1 every 8 hours, someone that crosses over into addiction looks at it and goes, 8 every hour. Well, that doesn't work that way, and they wind up in trouble and sick and having accidents on our roads. And like I said, my hope is that not another person has to die because of this disorder. I know they will. I know they will. And that we can help these people recover. We have to make them realize that they are worth saving. We can't do it for them.
Amen. Well, Rick, I tell you what, you were very informative today. I think you have something here that people need to look into. We're so grateful to have you on the show, especially this time of the year. So,
Well, thank you for having me, man.
God bless you, brother. You know me, brother. Well, Mr. Rick Cosper, God bless you. I hope you can serve the people in the community and help them out. We give you the addresses and names you need. And we're going to be back in just a little bit, so something to think about.
Thanks a lot. All right.
Have a holly jolly Christmas, it's the best time of the year. Now I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Oh, the mistletoe is hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it, to feel it, to be in it, to be upon it, and to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Have you been online to see our brand new website? Go to mycolemantv.com. There you can find links to see a live stream, notes from today's shows. You can meet our sponsors and even meet us here at the station. But don't forget about that Meet the Sponsors link. There you can see advertisements from the sponsors that help keep us on the air. You can also click on the links to go to these sponsors' web pages. My Coleman Television. Let's discover Coleman together.
I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
All right, welcome back. This is the part of the show where we like to tell you about some of our favorite advertisers and merchants that we have here on the show that help make this show what it is. So today we're going to go through some of those slides in a segment that we like to call Discover Coleman. We're going to start with Be Fit today. It's a fitness facility in downtown Coleman next to Renard's Gallery. It's $50 a month, month-to-month contracts, and membership includes a free personal trainer.
And OFSEC Rector and Son, Benjamin Moore Paints is their specialty, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's on.
And Bojangles, of course, they serve breakfast all day, and their store hours are every day from 5:30 to 10 p.m. That's Bojangles.
And Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza to try their new pizzas, barbecue pizza.
Yeah, they got some good pizzas over there at Papa Murphy's. And don't forget to go check out Grand Point Pharmacy Coffee and Gifts. They are now selling Tyler Candle Company products. This is a really big deal. They are some great candles. Go and check out their prices and the sizes over there.
And Pizza Hut, all-you-can-eat buffet, lunch buffet. Lunch buffet from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now $5.99. Sunday night buffet, too.
And Dairy Queen, they have a bunch of great game day platters, great for the whole family. Go and check out everything they have. They have 2 locations now. All right, that is our Discover Coleman segment for today. And I know you saw it flash up there, but also Mad Dog Mike's is a really big sponsor of the show. He is over in the Berlin Quick Stop. That is right down 278. So go check out him as well.
And now's the time for the little hint for the sponsor of the day.
Yep.
If you were watching earlier, we gave you the sponsor of the day. but this is which one serves breakfast all day?
Yeah.
Which one of our sponsors serves breakfast all day? Please give us a call at 256-734-7399 and win them great prizes.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a good opportunity for you to win some really great things. We have a pass to the Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center and a Mad Dog Mike's coupon for you.
Well, we got the weather from Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. The almanac for December 9th, the average high is around 63, the average low is around 41. The record high back in 1929 was 74, and in 1977 it was 15 degrees. The sun sets tonight at 4:40, the sun rises tomorrow at 6:21. And I don't know why I say this every time. We got that gingerbread screen. I need to do something about that. Today's high is 59 with a 20% chance of rain. Tonight there's a 0% chance of rain. Low is around 44. Tomorrow's high, 0% chance of rain, is 67.
Good deal.
Still beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, look at that. All in the 60s, getting up there in the 70s. It'll drop down, but we're going to hit a little bit lower around Monday, around the 40s,
Yeah.
but still beautiful for this time of year.
Absolutely.
Can't complain.
Just a little bit of rain, spotty here and there, maybe. We'll see. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. Well, if you stay with us, we'll be back in a little bit with some community billboards.
Maria gratia plena, Maria gratia plena, Ave, Ave Dominus, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
When it comes to packing and shipping this season, think of us as your guardian angel. Get the expert care you deserve with the Pack and Ship Promise, only at the UPS Store.
Homes by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Have you been online to see our brand new website? Go to mycolemantv.com. There you can find links to see a live stream, notes from today's shows. You can meet our sponsors and even meet us here at the station. But don't forget about that Meet the Sponsors link. There you can see advertisements from the sponsors that help keep us on the air. You can also click on the links to go to these sponsors' web pages. My Coleman Television. Let's discover Coleman together. Our community billboards are sponsored by Pepsi, so let's get into those this morning. Wallace State is presenting a Charlie Brown Christmas December 10th through 11th. That's this Thursday and Friday. It's $10 for adults and $5 for students. Go and check them out. They're always putting on a good show.
Fleeting Pleasures at Evelyn Burroughs Museum on Wallace State campus. A history of an overview of the Japanese woodblock prints. Boy, that'll be great. All different days through December.
Absolutely.
Different times, 10 to 5 a.m. or 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So check that out.
And a magical grassical Christmas with the Depew Brothers Band Tuesday, December 15th. That is next Tuesday at 7 p.m. For more information, you can visit www.colemancommunityconcertassociation.com.
And the Christmas Festival 5K coming Saturday, December 12th. The registration time is 8 to 8:30 a.m. So check in all different times. There's prayers for runners, award ceremonies at 10 a.m. This is going to be a great event. 256-708.
And Christmas Festival and Outdoor Market, the third annual, will be held over at St. John's Evangelical Protestant Church, December 12th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. They will have a ton of things going on. Music, entertainment. They're going to have that 5K, of course, in conjunction with that. And a Candy Cane Lane, an area for the kids, and a Dinkelberg Market with over 40 vendors serving arts, crafts, and food. You can call the number at the bottom of the screen for more information. And if you have a community billboard or know of an event that we need to be telling the community about, be sure to contact us. You can go to our webpage, send us an email, or see us on Facebook at My Coleman TV. That's on Facebook. And we are sponsored by Pepsi. Also, don't forget to send in your birthdays or anniversaries. We are doing the drawing for the ice cream cake and the $15 gift certificate from the Candle Garden every week. So send in those birthdays of loved ones or yours or people that you know, surprise somebody with that gift. And go ahead and do that for us.
All right. And our sponsor of the day is Bojangles. Now remember to watch us early in the show for the sponsor of the day. We'll give you a hint on Facebook, and you can win those great prizes that we talked about
And
today.
don't forget to like us on Facebook to find out more about what we are doing here at the station, guests that we have coming on. Speaking of guests that we have coming on, we have a great Christmas event show lineup for tomorrow. We have Mr. John Richter from St. John's Church here in Coleman. He's going to be talking about the Christmas festival that they have going on over there. We also have Wade Harbison. He's going to be here talking about Christmas in Coleman. So yeah, he's gonna be back, and he's really excited about things that they have going on over there. So be sure to tune in tomorrow for that show.
Amen, brother. Yeah, I forgot the second wave of the Coleman Christmas is coming up.
It
Well,
is.
that's going to be great. Well, it's great to be with you today, Hump Day. I won't be back tomorrow. If you get bored, I'm playing up at Berkeley Bob's from 11 to 1. If you're just sitting at home, come on up there, listen to some music.
Yeah.
Get involved with the community.
Absolutely.
But God bless y'all, and we'll be seeing you tomorrow.
Have a great day.